RBBSB Over 50 League recap, where every match day starts with stretching, continues with Bengay, and ends with a well-deserved nap. Don't be fooled, though. These guys may ice their knees more than their drinks, but come Sunday they show up, lace up, and give it everything they've got. Let's dive into what went down this past Sunday, June 22nd. Because trust me, it was anything but boring. We start with Azzurri versus Fire. And wow, what a match! Azzurri, who had just taken down Scorpions last week, came back hungry and edged Fire in a wild 4-3 battle. Both teams gave it their all, but Azzurri took the win and maybe a couple extra aches on Monday.
Pretty good game today. We got a victory today. We won 4-3. It was a little hot when we first started. Once we start sweating and stuff like that, it all starts to come back and be natural. And hey, we got a victory, so it was a good day today.
We started off 2 men short. We were down 4-0. We got full strength. We got to 4-3, but still couldn't pull out a victory.
Then, the shocker of the day. Metrostars 11, Dragons 1. Yes, you heard that right. 11-1. Just 1 week after getting beat down by the Lions, Metrostars came back swinging with the biggest statement win of the season. Dragons, they'll need a reset, mentally and defensively.
Today we had our best day of the year. I got 3 assists and missed just as many scoring chances, one handily, and I'm dying. It's way too hot out here.
The game was too hot, and it's hard to play. We're missing a lot of players, but that's okay. We're here for fun.
Over to the Lions and United. The Lions just keep rolling. They clawed their way to a 3-2 win, but United made them work for it. Closer game than expected, but in the end, the pride still hunts.
Today's game, we went up 2-0 in the first half. Felt like we had things under control. I think we took our foot off the pedal, let them get back in it just to make it a little more dramatic, but we knew we had it at the end. Got the win 3-2 on a nice header goal by, who scored that? Brennan! Yeah, Brennan! That's right. Great league. It's fun. Guys are very friendly. It's good competition. It's a great time.
It's a great game. I've been in this league for 2 years. It's a great league, a lot of fun, good camaraderie. And you know what? It was a tight game today. It was heat. It was hot like crazy. It was 95 degrees. Both teams worked hard. We came back from a 0-2 down. We tied it. And then Lions had a great winning header at the end. So great game to everybody. And thank you for the opportunity to play here.
Now to Inter and Barza. Last week, Inter crushed Fire, but this week, Barza stood their ground. A 2-2 draw that proved Inter can be slowed down, just not beaten yet.
Sunday's game was a keenly contested game in sweltering heat with a bunch of drink breaks in between the halves. Highlight of the game was to see our Obi-Wan Kenobi, Jean, back in the team, and to make us all feel like his Padawans from yesteryears. We had a few key injuries and missed players last week. Hopefully we can get them all back for the next game.
The game was a tight game. It was hot, but both teams played very well. Inter is a good team. We had the opportunity to win the game, but it didn't happen. But we didn't lose. They were always ahead. It was 1-0, and then we tied 1-1, and then it was 2-1, and then we tied 2-2. For our team, it was really a good game. We have to fix a few things for the next game, and hopefully next time we'll do better. Let's go Barza, let's go Barza. We are doing pretty well. We just need to get a little bit more organized, and we'll do very well.
And finally, Scorpions versus Cosmos. Easily the most entertaining match of the day. Back and forth goals on both ends, and when the dust settled, a 3-3 tie. Cosmos keeps their momentum, Scorpions keep their bite. Everyone wins, except the goalkeepers.
So Sunday's game was between Cosmos and Scorpions, a great game. To start, the weather was outrageous. So 90 plus degrees, both teams struggled with that. I know Scorpions was a little short, so they had to borrow a couple folks from other teams. I think both sides only had one sub. So we didn't have a lot of subs either side. The heat was just incredible. Tough fought game, very competitive. Ended 3-3. For our part, I would say we obviously got tired at the end. We had a lot of chances, just couldn't get it in the goal. But for Scorpions' part, I'd say they played us pretty tough, and they didn't have a lot of their players. So to be frank, it was a great game all around, very competitive, and nobody got hurt, so that was good. That, I think, sums it up. Looking forward to next week's game. Thanks.
We had a great game. Despite the heat, despite not having all our players, we were going to be short due to other commitments. And we were playing one of the better teams. We were playing Cosmos, who had been undefeated going into that game. So, the odds were stacked against us. But our team pulled through. We were able to tie them at a 3-3, which was great, especially after the week before where we had lost against a team that had not won a game. So it was a good moral victory for us. Of course, we want to win, but unfortunately that was not in the cards. And again, despite all the conditions, the situation our team was in, draw is a great result for us. It's a great motivator for us to keep going in this season, see if we can still reach to the top. So
let's check the updated standings. At the top, Inter still undefeated, now with 13 points and a plus 23 goal difference. But hot on their heels, Cosmos also on 13 points, just behind on goals. And don't sleep on the Lions, just 1 point back, with 2 big wins in a row. Scorpions and Barza are tied in 4th with 7 points, both teams quietly climbing. Then we've got the comeback kings, Metrostars, now at 6 points and almost back to even in goal difference. Talk about turning things around. Azzurri also jumps to 6 points. They found their rhythm and could be dangerous moving forward. United, Dragons, and Fire all sit at 3 points, still searching for consistency and maybe a little luck. And that's your RBBSB Sunday recap. The legs may be stiff, the hamstrings may be screaming, but the passion, it's alive and well. Because here's the thing, you don't stop playing because you get old. You get old because you stop playing. So keep lacing up, keep showing up, and keep proving that greatness doesn't retire. We'll see you next Sunday. Same field, same fight, same family.